Coach Bailey's coaching staff here. First of all, let's start with the offense. You had a couple of changes over the wintertime, didn't you?
Yes, that's correct. I lost Buddy Geis. Buddy left me and went with the Green Bay Packers with Lindy and Fanny, which he coached with in USFL and been knowing him quite a few years. Coached with him also at Tulane. Hated to lose Buddy. Buddy was a great leader and he was a great recruiter, and it's going to be hard to replace him. But what I did, I hired Danny Coughlin from the University of Florida. Now, Danny coaches defense, but I think Danny can really help us in that area with the defensive line. He's been around for a long time. I coached with him 7 years, University of Kentucky, 1 year, University of Florida. He's a great technician and he's a great recruiter, and I really respect him. And he and I are friends. We've been around, so he knows what to expect from me.
You butt him, okay, and squeeze him down. Don't cross too quickly. Headbutt him up, squeeze it down. Attack him square, outside in. All right, fold it around.
Okay, there's one defense, and I don't even know if we're going to use it. That'd be Louis, where both ends got to get beyond dive.
Defensively, I had Pete Kaharchek as my defensive coordinator. Pete coached with me at Tampa Bay Bandits, and he played for me at the University of Tampa, and he was a tough son of a gun. And whenever he played football himself, he was a linebacker, and Pete knows what I want also, and he's done a great job here developing the defense, bringing them around to where they are now. My defensive line, Tom came here with me from University of Kentucky. You know, I worked with him there. He was our offensive line coach, and Tom, I also coached him at the University of Miami, and Tom is a tremendous person and well respected in the community, and does a lot of good things. Fred Manuel coaches my secondary, and Fred's been with me ever since I came here, and I kept him on the staff, Ray Dempsey's staff, and Fred's a great technician once again, teaches good fundamentals, and he gets maximum effort out of the players.
I just trail him right here, about a yard and a half inside. I don't want to catch him in the hip. I want to trail him right here. So now when he makes his break, I can roll underneath it for the interception.
And I have Jim Talbot, which coaches the outside linebackers. Jim also was on the old Ray Dempsey staff. And Jim is a very aggressive coach. You can hear him hollering all over the football field. And Jim also helps quite a bit with the kicking game. That is my defensive staff. On offense, what I've done, I've elevated Daryl Dickey to coach quarterbacks. And Daryl, as all of you know, played out of Kansas State and made all Big 8 out there and was a player of the year out there in the Big 8. And he bounced around in pro football a couple years and decided he wanted to become a football coach, and I think he'll really help our quarterbacks. In the running backs position, we have Palmer Hostler. Palmer came here with me from University of Florida, and when he first came in, he coached the kicking game, and then last year I elevated him to coach at tight ends, and now he's coaching the running backs. And he's a quality young man, and I'm very fortunate to have him. Good recruiter also. Last year, he recruited some fine football players for me.
Not so much, Leon, all right? Don't cut the corner off too much. You know what I'm saying? You've got to attack him to a certain point there. You want to shorten the corner there so we can get around him. Okay, so don't keep stretching around there. You got to attack him. All right?
If he's wearing us out, I want him charged.
Rick Trickett, he coaches the offensive line. Rick is the little Marine that came with me whenever I came here, and I got to know Rick Trickett from West Virginia. Whenever I was coaching University of Kentucky, and every place I went, Rick was there. He was always beating me to the recruits. And I always said if I ever got a head coaching job, I'd hire Rick Trickett because he's a great recruiter. He's brought some good players in here for me. And wide receivers have James Fox. James, as all of you know, has been around the city system here and done a great job coaching high school football. And he was on Rex Dockery's staff and also Ray Dempsey's staff. And he's a well-respected individual and does a good job. John Flowers, he's my administrative assistant. John, he takes care of a little bit of everything. Really, he does all my paperwork for me and my business affairs, and he helps us so many ways. I hear filming, practices, and I couldn't do it without John Flowers. The last coach is Coach Armstrong, Murray Armstrong, been around this place for years. You can hear Coach Armstrong all over this field hollering each day. He does a great job on and off the field, in the dormitory and taking care of the football players, and really he's their daddy off the football field. And the strength coach I'd like to mention is Dean Lotz, and Dean's been here ever since I came here, and he does a good job of developing strength with our players, and our football players really live in the weight room, and he's done an outstanding job.
Well, that's the coaching staff.